a farmer who lives a simple life with his two favorite animals. One is a tiny, fluffy lapdog. This little guy is cute, cuddly, and absolutely adores his master. The farmer loves him right back, spoiling him rotten. The lapdog gets to sit on the farmer's lap, eat tasty treats right from his hand, and gets all the head scratches and belly rubs a dog could ever want. His life is pretty sweet. All he has to do is wag his tail, jump around excitedly, and lick his master's hand when he comes home. For this, he is treated like royalty. Now, on the other side of the farm, we have the donkey. This donkey is the complete opposite of the lapdog. He's big, strong, and works incredibly hard from sunrise to sunset. His days are filled with tough labor. He carries heavy sacks of grain to the mill, hauls firewood from the forest, and pulls the cart to take produce to the market. It's back-breaking work. At the end of a long, exhausting day, all he gets is a bit of hay in a cold stable. No cuddles, no treats from the master's hand, just a place to rest before another hard day begins. Day after day, the donkey watches the lapdog. He sees the little dog getting praised and petted for doing practically nothing, and a thought starts to grow in his mind. He thinks, wait a minute, I work myself to the bone all day long, carrying heavy loads and sweating under the hot sun. And what do I get? A pile of hay. Meanwhile, that little dog just plays and acts cute, and he gets to live inside, eat the best food, and sit on the master's lap. It's just not fair. The more the donkey thought about it, the more convinced he became that he had it all figured out. He decided that the secret to a good life wasn't hard work. It was about being cute and affectionate. If that's all it takes, he said to himself, then I can do that too. I'm tired of this life of endless labor. I want some of that pampering and affection for myself. So, the donkey came up with a plan. He decided that the next time the farmer came home, he would act just like the lapdog. He was sure this would win him the same rewards. He imagined himself getting delicious treats, being petted, and maybe even getting to sit by the fire. He was so excited about his brilliant idea. That evening, the farmer returned home, tired from his own day of work in the fields. As he walked towards the house, the lapdog, as usual, ran out to greet him, yapping happily, wagging his tail like a little whirlwind, and jumping up to lick his hand. The farmer smiled, bent down, and gave the little dog a loving pat on the head. This was the donkey's cue. Watching from the stable, he thought, okay, my turn. He broke free from his halter and galloped clumsily towards his master. He was trying to be playful and energetic, just like the lapdog, but a galloping donkey is a very different sight from a playful puppy. He tried to wag his tail, but a donkey's tail isn't built for cute wags. It swished back and forth, knocking over a few flower pots. Then, he let out a loud, braying hee-haw. Hee-haw? He thought he was making a friendly, happy sound, but to everyone else, it just sounded like a deafening alarm. The farmer was a bit startled, but the donkey wasn't finished. Now for the grand finale. He remembered how the lapdog would jump onto the master's lap. So, the donkey reared up on his hind legs and tried to do the same. He aimed right for the farmer's lap. Now, you can imagine what happened next. A huge, heavy donkey trying to jump on a person is not a good idea. The farmer yelled in alarm and jumped out of the way just in time. The donkey came crashing down, his big hooves landing right on the farmer's dinner table, smashing plates and sending food flying everywhere. The whole scene was chaos. The farmer, now angry and a little scared by the donkey's strange behavior, thought the animal had gone mad. He shouted for his farmhands, "Help! My donkey has gone crazy. Get him under control." The workers came running with sticks and ropes. They quickly grabbed the donkey, who was still confused about why his plan wasn't working, and they led him back to the stable, giving him a few sharp reminders with their sticks not to act so foolishly again. Poor donkey! That night, as he stood in his stable, sore and miserable, he couldn't understand what went wrong. He had tried to be just as affectionate and loving as the lapdog. Why was he punished for it while the dog was rewarded? He thought, I guess being a big, clumsy donkey means I'm just not meant for cuddles and treats. And that's where our story ends. But the lesson here is incredibly important. The donkey made a huge mistake, not because his desire for affection was wrong, but because he tried to be something he wasn't. He saw the lapdog's success and thought he could achieve the same thing by simply copying the doggy's actions. He completely ignored his own unique nature and strengths. This story is a powerful reminder that we all have different roles to play and different talents to offer. What works for one person won't necessarily work for another. The lapdog was loved for being a small, affectionate companion. That was its nature. The donkey's value was in his strength, his endurance, and his ability to do hard work. That was his nature. He was already essential to the farm. He just didn't see it. In our own lives, it's so easy to fall into this trap. We look at someone on social media, at work, or even in our own family, and we see their success. We see the rewards they're getting, and we think, I want that. I should just do what they're doing. But trying to imitate someone else, trying to fit into a mold that wasn't made for you, rarely leads to happiness or success. It often just leads to frustration and failure, just like it did for the donkey. The real key is to embrace who you are, understand your own strengths, your own talents, and your own unique qualities. The donkey's strength was a gift, not a curse. Instead of trying to be a lapdog, he would have been better off recognizing his own value and perhaps finding a way to show his affection that was true to his own nature. So, the moral of the story isn't that you shouldn't try to improve your situation. It's about how you go about it. Don't try to be a copy of someone else. Be the best version of yourself. Appreciate your own unique contributions, whether they seem glamorous or not. Your true value lies in your authenticity, not in your ability to imitate. Focus on your own path, cultivate your own strengths, and you will find your own kind of reward and recognition. Thank you so much for joining me for the story today. I hope it gave you something to think about. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories and lessons from the past. Let me know in the comments what you think of the donkey's big mistake. See you in the next one.